Have you ever met someone who seemed to command respect without even trying? A person whose mere presence made others sit up and take notice? Chances are you've encountered a Sigma male. These enigmatic individuals have been turning heads and raising eyebrows in social circles, workplaces and beyond. But here's the kicker. They're not even trying to intimidate anyone. It just happens naturally. Welcome to the official Sigma Male channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of Sigma men and their impact on society. Today, we're unraveling a mystery that's been puzzling people for years. Why do Sigma men naturally intimidate others? It's not about muscles, money, or macho behavior. No, it's something far more subtle and powerful. 1. The aura of mystery. Sigma men, those enigmatic lone wolves of the social hierarchy, have a knack for turning heads and raising eyebrows wherever they go. It's not just their confidence or their abilities that set them apart. It's the air of mystery that surrounds them like an invisible force field. They're the guys who can walk into a room and command attention without saying a word, leaving others wondering, who is that? This aura of mystery isn't something they consciously cultivate. It's a natural byproduct of their independent nature. Sigmas don't feel the need to broadcast their achievements or seek validation from others. They're comfortable in their own skin, content with their own company, and this self-assurance can be downright intimidating to those who are used to more predictable social dynamics. You see, most people are like open books, eager to share their thoughts, feelings and experiences with anyone who'll listen. But Sigmas, they're more like a locked diary with a complex cipher. They reveal only what they choose to, when they choose to, and to whom they choose. This selective sharing of information creates an irresistible allure that both fascinates and intimidates others. It's human nature to fear the unknown, and Sigma men are walking, talking enigmas. Their unpredictability keeps others on their toes, never quite sure what to expect. This uncertainty can be thrilling for some and terrifying for others, but one thing's for sure, it's never boring. The Sigma's mysterious nature is a powerful tool in their arsenal, one that naturally sets them apart from the crowd. 2. Unwavering self-confidence. Sigma men exude a level of self-confidence that's both impressive and intimidating. It's not the loud, in-your-face bravado of an alpha, but a quiet, unshakable belief in themselves. They don't need to prove anything to anyone, and that's precisely what makes them so darn intimidating. This self-assurance isn't born from arrogance or delusion. It's the result of self-awareness, experience, and a deep understanding of their own capabilities. Sigmas know their strengths and weaknesses intimately, and they're comfortable with both. They don't waste time trying to be someone they're not or impressing others with false pretenses. Their confidence is like a sturdy oak tree, deeply rooted and unaffected by the winds of public opinion. While others might bend and sway to fit in or gain approval, Sigmas stand firm in their beliefs and values. This unwavering stance can be incredibly intimidating to those who are used to social conformity and people-pleasing. Moreover, Sigma men aren't afraid of solitude or being different. They're perfectly content marching to the beat of their own drum, even if it means going against the grain. This level of self-assuredness can be downright scary for those who rely on external validation or fear standing out from the crowd. 3. Mastery of emotional control. Sigma men possess a remarkable ability to keep their emotions in check, a trait that often leaves others feeling uneasy. They don't fly off the handle or wear their hearts on their sleeves. Instead, they maintain a cool, collected demeanor that can be both admirable and intimidating. This emotional control isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about managing them effectively. Sigmas understand that emotions are powerful tools when used wisely, not liabilities to be ruled by. They've mastered the art of responding rather than reacting, a skill that gives them a significant edge in high-pressure situations. Their calm composure in the face of chaos can be downright unnerving to those around them. While others might panic or lose their cool, Sigma men remain steady, analyzing the situation with a clear head. This ability to stay level-headed when everyone else is losing it naturally sets them apart and can be incredibly intimidating. Moreover, this emotional mastery extends to their personal lives. Sigmas don't engage in drama or get caught up in petty conflicts. They choose their battles wisely and approach problems with a logical, solution-oriented mindset. This level of emotional intelligence can be intimidating to those who are used to more volatile or reactive behavior patterns. 4. Uncompromising personal standards. Sigma men are known for their high personal standards, which they apply relentlessly to themselves and their pursuits. They don't settle for mediocrity or cut corners, regardless of what others might do. This unwavering commitment to excellence can be both inspiring and intimidating to those around them. These standards aren't just about achieving success, they're about personal growth and integrity. Sigmas hold themselves accountable to a higher code, often pushing themselves beyond what others consider necessary or reasonable. They're not content with simply meeting expectations. They aim to exceed them, consistently raising the bar for themselves. This dedication to self-improvement and quality can make others feel uncomfortable, especially those who are content with the status quo. Sigma men's refusal to compromise on their values or goals can be seen as stubborn or arrogant by some, but it's simply a reflection of their deep-seated principles and self-respect. Furthermore, Sigmas don't shy away from constructive criticism or challenging feedback. They view these as opportunities for growth rather than personal attacks. This ability to objectively assess and improve themselves can be intimidating to those who struggle with self-reflection or fear change. 5. Selective social engagement. Sigma men are notoriously selective about their social interactions, a trait that often leaves others feeling puzzled and intimidated. They don't feel the need to be the life of every party or to maintain a large circle of acquaintances. Instead, they choose their company carefully, valuing quality over quantity in their relationships. This selectivity isn't about being antisocial or aloof. It's about prioritizing meaningful connections. Sigmas understand the value of their time and energy, and they're not willing to waste it on superficial interactions or relationships that don't align with their values. This discerning approach can be intimidating to those who are used to more inclusive or people-pleasing social behaviors. Their ability to say no without hesitation or guilt is particularly unnerving to others. While many people struggle with setting boundaries or fear missing out, Sigma men have no qualms about declining invitations or extricating themselves from situations that don't serve them. This self-assured decisiveness can be intimidating to those who are more susceptible to social pressures. Moreover, when Sigmas do engage socially, they bring a level of authenticity and depth that can be both refreshing and intimidating. They're not interested in small talk or social niceties. They prefer substantive conversations and genuine connections. This intensity can be overwhelming for those accustomed to more superficial social interactions. 6. Unwavering focus and determination. Sigma men possess an almost uncanny ability to focus on their goals with laser-like precision. Their determination is not just admirable, it's downright intimidating. When a Sigma sets his mind to something, he becomes an unstoppable force, pushing through obstacles that would deter most others. This level of focus isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart and strategically. Sigmas have a knack for cutting through the noise and zeroing in on what truly matters. They don't get distracted by short-term setbacks or side quests. Instead, they keep their eyes firmly fixed on the prize, adjusting their strategies as needed, but never wavering from their ultimate objective. Their ability to maintain this level of determination, even in the face of adversity or criticism, can be unnerving to those around them. While others might give up when the going gets tough, Sigma men dig in their heels and push harder. This resilience and unwavering commitment can make others feel inadequate or intimidated by comparison. Moreover, Sigmas don't seek external validation for their efforts. They're driven by internal motivations and personal standards, not by the need for applause or recognition. This self-sufficient approach to achievement can be intimidating to those who rely heavily on external motivation or approval. 7. Intellectual independence. Sigma men are known for their intellectual independence, a trait that often leaves others feeling both impressed and intimidated. They don't blindly follow popular opinions or accept information at face value. Instead, they think critically, question assumptions, and form their own conclusions based on careful analysis and personal experience. This intellectual autonomy isn't about being contrarian for the sake of it. It's about seeking truth and understanding. Sigmas are comfortable challenging the status quo and aren't afraid to voice unpopular opinions if they believe them to be correct. This willingness to go against the grain can be intimidating to those who prefer conformity or fear standing out from the crowd. Their ability to engage in deep, thoughtful discussions on a wide range of topics can also be intimidating. Sigmas often have a wealth of knowledge and insights that they've cultivated through independent study and reflection. They're not afraid to dive into complex subjects or to admit when they don't know something, always eager to learn and expand their understanding. Moreover, Sigma men are adept at seeing through manipulation and propaganda. They have a keen sense for detecting bullshit and aren't easily swayed by emotional arguments or social pressure. This intellectual integrity can be intimidating to those who rely on persuasion tactics or groupthink to influence others. 8. Unshakable self-reliance. Sigma men embody a level of self-reliance that's both admirable and intimidating. They don't depend on others for their happiness, success, or emotional stability. Instead, they've cultivated a strong sense of independence that allows them to navigate life's challenges with confidence and resilience. This self-reliance isn't about being a lone wolf or rejecting help entirely. It's about having the skills, knowledge, and mental fortitude to handle whatever life throws their way. Sigmas are comfortable being alone and can thrive in situations where others might falter without support. This ability to stand on their own 2 feet can be intimidating to those who are more dependent on others. Their problem-solving skills are particularly noteworthy. When faced with obstacles, Sigma men don't immediately look for someone else to fix things. They roll up their sleeves, analyze the situation, and find solutions on their own. This resourcefulness and initiative can be intimidating to those who are quick to seek help or give up when things get tough. Moreover, Sigmas don't need constant validation or approval from others to feel secure in their decisions or actions. They trust their own judgment and are willing to accept the consequences of their choices, good or bad. This level of personal accountability can be intimidating to those who struggle with decision-making or taking responsibility for their lives. 9. Quiet power and influence. Sigma men possess a unique form of power and influence that's both subtle and profound. Unlike the overt dominance of alpha types, Sigmas exert their influence in a more understated yet equally potent manner. This quiet power can be incredibly intimidating to those who encounter it. Their influence doesn't stem from loud declarations or forceful actions, but from the weight of their presence and the strength of their convictions. When a Sigma speaks, people listen, not because they're commanded to, but because they sense the value in what's being said. This ability to command attention without demanding it can be unnerving to those used to more traditional power dynamics. Sigmas have a knack for leading by example rather than through direct orders. They inspire others through their actions, work ethic, and integrity. This form of leadership can be intimidating because it challenges others to rise to their level rather than simply follow instructions. It requires personal growth and accountability, which many find daunting. Moreover, The respect that Sigma men naturally garner can be intimidating to those who struggle to earn similar regard. They don't seek followers or validation, yet often find themselves surrounded by people who look up to them. This effortless ability to attract respect and admiration can be particularly intimidating to those who crave similar influence but haven't figured out how to achieve it. As we've explored, Sigma men possess a unique combination of traits that naturally intimidate others without intention. From their mysterious aura to their quiet power, these characteristics set them apart in a world that often values conformity. But here's the real question. What will you do with this knowledge? Are you ready to embrace your inner Sigma? Or perhaps you're intrigued by the idea of developing some of these traits yourself. Remember, the goal isn't to intimidate others, but to cultivate genuine self-confidence, independence, and personal growth. These are qualities that can benefit anyone, regardless of where they fall on the social hierarchy. If you've found this exploration of Sigma male traits enlightening, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with friends who might benefit from understanding these dynamics. And if you're hungry for more insights into the world of Sigma males, social dynamics, and personal development, make sure to subscribe to the official Sigma Male channel. Hit that notification bell too. You won't want to miss our upcoming deep dives into topics that can transform your perspective and maybe even your life. So, what's your take on Sigma males? Are you intimidated, inspired, or a bit of both? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going and continue to learn from each other. Until next time, stay confident, stay independent, and most importantly, stay true to yourself.